trafficking in persons in Bangladesh and United States. But first, do you know what trafficking in person is? Gustavo, can you tell us?
Of course I can tell you, Alexa. Trafficking in persons is recruiting, transporting, harboring, or providing people for commercial sex acts. It's an illegal act and it consists of what I just told you.
Now we're going to pass to Santiago that is in United States and he's going to tell you more about this phenomenon.
Thank you,
Thank
Alexa.
you.
Thanks, Gustavo and Alexa. I'm here in Washington, D.C., and I'm going to explain you all the subjects that are involved in this phenomenon here in the USA.
In the United States, they have the money, the technology, and the resources to make resolution to this issue. They need to focus on problems such as this one so they can improve the Human Development Index.
So there you have it. Those are all the elements that are involved in trafficking with persons in the USA. Now we are going with my colleague Maho in Bangladesh. How are you, Maho?
Hi Santi, I'm very fine, thank you. I'm here in Bangladesh and now I'm going to tell you about this phenomenon inside Bangladesh because it's a very concerning issue inside the country.
In Bangladesh and in the country of the United States, the problem is very concerning because there is not NGOs nor measurements or laws that prevent trafficking in persons.
Thank you, Maria Jose and Santiago. Now we're going to be with some experts that are going to give us resolutions in political and social ways. Dr. Varela, can you start?
Of course I can. In Bangladesh, the government should create governmental organizations that assist the victims of these problems, something like rehabilitation programs. Also, they should protect human rights of women because although both genders are being affected by this issue, women are 90% of the victims. Also, they should support the filters on selling humans and ban all types of media that include trafficking on persons.
Thank you. Can you start this? Can you tell us your resolution?
Well, in the social aspect, Bangladesh is really behind the United States. Bangladesh has to create more NGOs that help and aid with food and services from the victims and also to pressure groups that are like minorities, and also education is very important because in Bangladesh there is not a consciousness about this problem, so this problem could take like 10 years or more because Bangladesh is really behind. I don't know, what's your opinion, Dr. Varela?
On the political aspect, USA is also far beyond Bangladesh. I forgot to tell you, but the labs that will take this type of program on Bangladesh is at least 5 years. In the USA, they will take about 2.5 years to implement security so that it can impulse the economy, and from the taxes, the US government as well as Bangladesh create these rehabilitation programs and give economic help to the victims.
Well, yes, in the United States, with the social aspect, they're doing well because there are several NGOs that are helping already. But the thing is, education is still has to work on it because there is no books to read, no prevention applications. So I think to the USA, there has to be books to tell us more about
Human trafficking.
Human trafficking, okay.
Thank you.
Now we're with the economic expert, but first, can you tell me the time lapse you expect in social aspects?
Of course, I think that in the United States would take like 1 year or two approximately.
Social aspects, that's fine. But in economic, which are the resolutions?
In Bangladesh, I think the government should bring economic help to all the affected people by the issue, and also to support their families. And I think so they can gain the role they used to have in the society, so they can avoid structural violence. I think all these help will come from maybe donations. The government should create jobs so they can create all this help, and they can obtain this by improving the competition between corporations and creating new markets. And I think all this help will be focused on the people affected by the trafficking persons, and also for the minorities that are not receiving help. And in the other hand, in the United States, I think they need to create subsidies. They need to make new jobs in the security enterprises so they can protect, I don't know, schools, the same enterprises, so they can prevent kidnapping. It's important that the government is continuing, it continues the help that they're trying to give to people so they can lower the trafficking in persons index.
And the time lapse, how much do you spend?
I think in Bangladesh they need like 4 to 6 years due to the lack of economic growth that exists in the country. But I think in a country like the United States, it will take less time, like 2 years or 4 years, because they have the money, they have the technology to prevent this issue.
Well, thank you.
That was all for today, and this was Zacalva.
Information that informs.
See you soon.